Hello, welcome to this bedtime yoga practice. My name is Vicky. I'll be guiding you through this sequence. We have only one intention today, and that is purely to relax, to unwind, to prepare your body and your mind for a great night's sleep. So to do that, you can be in your most comfortable clothing. You can choose to keep your socks on. You can do it in your PJs. You can choose to do it on your mat like I am, or you can do it in bed. So go ahead and get yourself ready. And then we'll meet in a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Sitting up nice and tall as we begin, placing your hands, palms facing down or cupping the knees. And then go ahead and close the eyes. Breathing in and out through the nose. See if you can bring all of your awareness to your breath. Not trying to change anything, just observing. So for some, your attention may be drawn to the sounds of the breath. Or for others, it may be the way your body just gently moves with each breath. So just noticing where your attention goes, whether it's a specific body part, maybe the chest or the belly, or the sound of the breath. And allow yourself just to linger there for a few moments. Paying attention, observing. And you inhale and exhale, just giving your mind some space here for the thoughts to just drift away. Bringing you into a more peaceful state. And if thoughts tend to keep coming throughout this practice, just know that's perfectly normal. But see if you can gently guide your awareness back to the breath. With each exhale, see if you can find a sense of release, of letting go, of softening. Knowing that however your day went today was enough, giving yourself permission to let it all go. Permission to rest, preparing yourself for a great night's sleep, for a fresh day tomorrow. On your next inhale, fill all the way up with air. And then as you exhale, let it go through the mouth with a big sigh. Let's do that one more time. Big deep breath in through the nose. Big release through the mouth. Emptying out the lungs. And then when you're ready, gently flutter open the eyes. Bring your hands to interlace behind the base of the head. And then just gently draw your chin down to your chest. Stretching through the back of the neck here. Noticing how that feels. Being really gentle with yourself, not forcing or pulling. And then gently release the hands, but keep your chin where it is. Excuse me. And then begin to make some small side to side movements. So bringing one ear over one shoulder, and then slowly moving the other way. Making some half circles with the head here. Noticing if there's any tightness. And if there is, maybe it feels good to pause there and just breathe into it. Let it go. And then make your way back to neutral. And lift your right arm high and then hinge at the elbow so your hand comes down between the shoulder blades, and then you're going to use your left hand to just cup the elbow. Sitting nice and tall here, maybe using your head for a tiny bit of resistance, but going easy on yourself. And it might feel good just to add in some gentle movement, maybe swaying side to side or making some figure 8 movements with the body. Breathing into that underarm area. And then release and change arms. So capping the left elbow this time. If it feels good to close the eyes as you move through this practice, go ahead and do so. Gently release the arms down and we'll make our way into child's pose. So if you have a blanket nearby, you could go ahead and fold the blanket and place it under the knees, just making it a little bit softer, or you could place it in between the calves and the thighs to give you a bit of extra height, or just come into your traditional child's pose, walking the arms out in front of you, bring your forehead down to the mat. Taking a big deep breath here and then sigh, let it all go. Melting down, giving yourself permission to relax. Bring your awareness to your hands. See if you can soften the palms, soften the fingers, the forearms, the upper arms. Gently lift the head, rise onto the fingertips and just slowly walk the arms over to your right. So your lower body stays down exactly where it is. And you're reaching out to the right, adding in a gentle side body stretch here. And exhale, lower down once more. Gently rise up and slowly walking your hands over to the other side this time. And exhale, lower down. Slowly lift, walk your hands back to the center. And then make your way to lie down on your front. And you can stack the forearms here or the hands and rest your forehead down. Bring it back to the breath, observing each inhale, each exhale. And you can choose to be still here, or you can bend the knees and add some slow movement side to side with the legs, keeping your forehead down on your wrists or your forearms. If your legs are bent, lower the feet down. Bring your hands under the shoulders and gently peel your heart and your chest up, coming into a baby cobra. Now if this doesn't feel so good, you can take a sphinx pose with the elbows down instead. And exhale, lower down. Come to a seated position on your knees here, if that feels okay for your knees. We'll just take a moment with the hands bringing back behind you and lift your heart up towards the sky. So you're really lifting, no compression through the low back, and gaze up about 45 degrees. And then come back to neutral, and we'll come to sit down with our knees bent, our feet out in front of us, And bring the soles of the feet to touch, but take your feet out in front of you or away. So we're not coming into an intense inner thigh stretch, but instead we're giving ourselves lots of space here, making a diamond shape with the legs. Breathe in as you sit tall, and as you exhale, melt your body forwards. Take hold of your feet. You can even let the head be heavy here if that feels good. Breathing into the hips and the low back. Noticing the sensations that you feel in your body. And use your exhales to work through any tightness. Notice if your mind has started to drift and if thoughts are coming in. See if you can just gently guide your awareness back to the breath or back to the physical sensations in your body. Allow yourself to be present. And slowly round your way back to seated. And then from here, keep the feet and the legs where they are, and you're going to come to lie down on your back. Now you have options here. You can keep the feet out away from you, or you can draw them closer to the pelvis. Or if this doesn't feel so good, you can straighten out the legs. So make yourself comfortable, and then bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Observing the rise and fall of your chest and your belly with every breath. Notice if there's any tension in your shoulders that you can let go of, or any tightness in the jaw. Give yourself permission to soften. Slowly begin to draw your knees towards one another. Bring the soles of your feet down on the mat. And then hug your knees into your chest. So wrap your arms around the legs. Give yourself a great big hug. It might even feel good just to lift the head towards the knees. Or just sway side to side. Finding that release through the low back. From here, take hold of the outside edges of the feet. Come into happy baby. So bringing your feet up as if you're about to walk on the ceiling. Flex the feet and draw your knees in towards your armpits. And same thing here. You can be still or you can sway side to side. Let go of the feet, draw your knees in towards one another, keeping them close to the chest. And then let the knees come over to the right, coming into a gentle twist. Option to open your left arm out to the left or to bend it at the elbow, cat kissing the arm. Maybe placing your right hand on the knees an option to turn your head to look out to the left. Close your eyes here. Letting your body just ease into this supine twist. Slowly bring your legs through center and then over to the other side. Turning your head to look out to the right this time. See if you can soften the space between the eyebrows, the forehead, corners of the mouth. Give yourself permission to feel relaxed. Gently come back through center and then extend your legs out long. Take your feet out to the bottom corners of your mat. Your arms come out to the sides with the palms facing up as we take our final resting shape here, Shavasana. Feeling a softness through the soles of the feet, a heaviness through the heels, the legs and the hips. Your whole back feels heavy, like it's melting into the earth or your bed or your mat, wherever you are. Feeling that same heavy sensation washing down your arms, to your wrists and your hands. Noticing how your fingers just naturally curl as you lay here with your palms facing up. Feeling a softness in the palms. Your shoulders relax. Your neck relaxes. And your head feels heavy and supported. Your eyes are closed. The features of the face are soft and relaxed. So we'll be here in Shavasana for a few moments. I'll let you know when the practice is complete. If you'd like to take a longer Shavasana, feel free to pause this video. Otherwise, begin to softly move your fingers and your toes. Circle the wrists and the ankles. Bringing some gentle movement back to the body. And you can choose to finish your practice lying down, or to slowly make your way back to a seated position. Wherever you are, Bring your hands to prayer position at heart center. Bow your head and seal in your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you found this relaxing and that you get a great night's sleep.